Now there is a remarkable innovation in locomotive wheel flange lubrication. Clean and reliable wheel flange lubrication can contribute to big savings in railroad operations. It is a patented system developed over 13 years and successfully tested twice at the Transportation Test Center in Pueblo, Colorado. It is Solidstick, the first and only solid lube technology used system-wide on a Class 1 railroad. And now it's working on railroads and short lines throughout North America with huge success. Solidstick is low cost, reliable, and easy to maintain. In the next few minutes, you will see how, by installing Solidstick, you can help save on your railroad's three biggest operating expenses: fuel, wheels, and rail. The Solidstick wheel flange lubrication system is a simple, economical method of lubricating locomotive wheels that reduces friction, truck hunting, and noise throughout the train. It consists of technologically advanced solid polymer lubricating materials that effectively lubricate the throat of the wheel flange. The Solidstick material is non-hazardous, safe to handle, and won't harm the environment. The Solidstick lubricant is held in position by an applicator magazine. Using state-of-the-art digital laser cutting, press brakes, welding, and powder coating, applicators are made to exacting tolerances to fit the locomotive. Because of their precise construction using heavy-gauge steel, they reliably secure the stick in proper alignment on the locomotive. The Solidstick lubricant is made from a high-tech patented mix of polymers that include a high percentage of extreme pressure additives. Since Solidstick is in solid form, it works much like a crayon, rubbing an even film of the polymer lube into the steel in all temperature and weather conditions. As the wheel moves, lube is transferred to the rail at the gauge face without putting excess lube on the top. During this process, the patented lubricant is effectively spread throughout the train. Another important thing, it lubricates without the environmental problems, mess, or cost associated with unreliable spray systems. Solidstick is also a more effective lubricant because it is in operation nearly 100% of the time. And it's already proven in Six Sigma validation and over 400 million miles of problem-free Class 1 service. Here are the operating savings. The Solidstick system helps reduce energy needed to pull a train, yet it does not contribute to wheel slippage or signal interference. With continuous application of Solidstick, fuel savings of 3% or more can be achieved. Fuel savings during train operation is the most important reason for utilizing the Solidstick system. Lubricating with Solidstick can achieve up to a 40% reduction in wheel reprofiling requirements, increasing wheel life. Solidstick also contributes to longer rail life. Here's how it works and how you can maintain it. The Solidstick lubricating applicator magazine directs the solid lubricant into the throat between the flange and tread of the wheel. The stick feeds under constant spring pressure, applying a thin film of lubricant that fills voids in the wheel as well as the rail. As the film builds up, the extreme pressure additives in the stick are embedded in the steel surfaces. Then, as the coefficient of friction is reduced, Solidstick consumption goes down. Installing the Solidstick applicators is straightforward. The reliable heavy-duty applicator serves as both lubricant holder and dispenser. Installing a set of 4 applicators takes about 30 minutes. This combination adjustment tool provides proper clearance between the applicator and the wheel for all locomotive types. It only takes a few moments to inspect and add Solidstick lubricant. The goal here is to never let a train leave without every applicator loaded with a stick. Inspecting and maintaining your Solidstick applicators is not difficult. First, be sure the brakes on the locomotive are set to take up any slack between the journal box and the pedestal liner. It is best to perform stick maintenance and replacement during refueling. Remember, you can refer to the MPL Technology's Adjustment and Installation Tips poster at your shop. Here are the steps for inspecting the 4 Solidstick applicator magazines on each locomotive. Check the alignment of the applicator magazine. It must be positioned directly at the flange throat. Use the adjustment tool to automatically check the proper clearance. This tool also helps assure that the outside edge of the magazine is below the top edge of the wheel flange. If adjustment is needed, loosen the mounting bolts and reposition the magazine into proper alignment using the adjustment tool. Visually inspect the slot on the side of the applicator to see how much solid stick lube is remaining. You should see the end of the stick and the spring in the outermost slot. That means there is at least 8.5 inches, or the length of one replacement stick in the applicator. If the spring is visible in the innermost slot, it is time to add a new stick. Here is how to add the stick. First, remove the lock pin. Ease the spring slide out, holding your hand against the back of the slide. The spring pressure will aid in sliding it out. Inspect the spring. If it is cracked or broken, replace it. Remember to install the new spring with the locating slot facing up. If not, exchange the spring slide for a right or left hand type as appropriate. Insert a new stick with the notch to the rear. This patented notch is an important feature. It centers the spring properly and allows the spring to apply pressure smoothly and evenly. It also helps preserve spring life. Press the slide in and insert the lock pin and split ring. The split ring should be on the top edge of the applicator. If you find enough lube stick in an applicator, there is no need to add more. Just remove the slide and inspect the spring. Again, if it is cracked or broken, replace it. Now you have the superior lubricating action of MPL Solidstick for thousands of miles. It's that easy.